Market with Alan Nuttman, Chief Market Strategist at St. Paul Research. Alan, you do have a trade for us this morning, a little bit of an offbeat one. Let's talk about the market overall real quick. I mean, you got to be watching bonds as we've got this huge rally. The 10-year yield is diving. I got a line that goes back to August that's just getting shattered, that uptrend in the yield right now. Alan, what does that mean?
I believe the inflation scare was real, and we talked about this many weeks ago. And you topped out at 175 in the yield there, and we broke down below the 150. That target's now, after that sideways range, 125. So we'll see if that comes to play. But there were a lot of people that thought that this was going to be 1970 all over again, and obviously the markets have been showing otherwise. But we've seen hot holiday highs here, which should be no surprise. You can see that if you look at the S&P, we talked 4,400 is the target. And in the NASDAQ, the NDX, it's 15,000. So we're within striking distance of those technical targets, which are probably just a start.
So, Alan, I mean, as we've got this market totally split, the Russell down 1.5%, NASDAQ going berserk to the upside. You're looking at a company that is on the downside. You're looking at Tencent Music, TME, after getting thrashed alongside some of the broad Chinese selling on the cybersecurity review of Didi.
Hey, we've got to talk about, and I love how you and Ben battle every day about the Russell, but there are markets that are on the major move, and that's the NDX. Now, we had a Webull play 2 weeks ago, and that's part of what I want to talk about is a strategy. Webull gapped open today, and that position was at 220%. Profit there. So that's the type of strategies we're looking at in these techs. And we also talked Apple. Apple, we've sold into the strength of that as well. So we've taken our profits, our positions off the table. This play we did in April. So I want to be upfront here. It did not perform. Okay. So I'm looking at it again. It's about finding the stocks that have some value for the longer term. So, and we're looking at TME right now. It's down 50% from its mean top that we had in April, and it's down 25% for the year. So I think, again, there's some value here. It's been trading between 14 and 16 for 2 months. So we'll see if that support can hold on a weekly basis. And a breakout of that sideways range, that targets 18 on the upside as its first stop on the climb back. Now, to be less precise about my timing, we've gone out to a January option. January has 6 months of time. The January 12 call is trading for about $3. It's $2 in the money. So the break-even's $1 higher, 6 months of time. The delta 75%. So there's a lot of positives here, but I'm trying to get more time for TME for this development.
Okay. So more time for time, and we're going to need it, or unless there's a real sharp bounce back. Alan, I guess you would argue here that this is getting kind of wrapped up in this short-term headline-driven event. I know you're a technical guy and you think about price, but the news stories seem like they've drawn you here a little bit in because this is now a buying opportunity. You're going against the grain.
For some bullish versions and see how we handle those old lows that we had in October. And if it doesn't take it out, then we'll see that price rejection. Also, you will want to look to see the volatility is so much lower than it's been in a long time. So not only am I buying low, but I'm buying low volatility. So it's a win-win situation here. And if we can see new lows but would not make new highs in volatility, that's usually when you see a big bounce. And this is the type of stock that can get reversed, and those shorts can run out of strength, and that's what we'll be looking for.
Okay. All right, Alan, looking for a bull trade here. TME will be watching it, diving into the muck, trying to get some reversal, and betting against Chinese authorities. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, Alan, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Alan's Chief